and welcome to my Minecraft sketchbook. I'm calling this series my Minecraft sketchbook because sometimes I kind of start a project and I don't really finish it, but I often have a lot of stuff just running around in the background, and I just want to kind of be able to share some of that stuff and some of those ideas with you, but in a less formal way. So I'm using a kind of a sketchbook kind of analogy to kind of show you what I'm up to. So this is this here is a little experimental build area that I'm kind of experimenting with, and I'm creating a random dungeon generator. I'm going to kind of share this video with you, and eventually I'll be releasing the map, and then if anybody else wants to help me build the map as well, that'd be great too. So basically what I've got going on is I've got these small rooms. Here's an example room, and we've got maybe an exit and an entrance, let's say, so you'll be able to get through there. But these are iron doors, and you won't be able to get through unless you solve some sort of puzzle in the map. Now, let's have a look. I've also generated, what I've generated is, in MC Edit, I generated a sort of a blank room, and then cloned it so it's really big, and you can kind of see some of the kind of different dungeon maps that I've got going, and basically I'm just creating all the dungeons at the moment. So some of the little puzzles, like actually, let's put this key back in here, put the magic key in there, so it's all the little tricks of the trade. So that's a magic key that will open this door here, and it'll only need that magic key, so you'll have to figure that out yourself, so I've probably given away that one. And there are other little maps, so this little kind of dungeon area here, a couple of command block puzzles, a couple of lava puzzles, and we're going to be spawning horrors in there as well. A kind of Alice in Wonderland puzzle, that's going to be quite interesting. Ice maze, little mini ice maze puzzle, which you will your health will slowly decrease when you're in this area. So you've got to find your way out really quickly, otherwise you'll freeze to death, and you'll be slowed down as well. So we're going to use command blocks to do all sorts of stuff. There's a little spider one over here, and again you're going to get poisoned, and things are going to happen with you that way. The way we're kind of generating the random dungeons, because they're going to be spawned as you walk through. They won't be generated all at the same time. They'll be spawned when you trigger the doors. And the way we're going to be doing that is I've got this random number generator here, and that's from Hi Folks, I'm Adam, and he created this great decoder that gives you one of 4 outputs. So I kind of remade that, and we're going to put a little command box, so you can kind of do you know, these will trigger something else. So these will trigger the spawning, the set blocking of the dungeon. So how am I doing this? Well, I'm using Seth Bling's set block filter in MC Edit to create these kind of a tower of set block blocks, and they'll all. So basically I'm counting them up, so there's going to be a tower of kind of a stack of 4, which will set the block and spawn the room in relation to the blocks. And so I can produce a kind of a set variety pack of all these, and then you know, copy and paste them, because they will spawn relative to their own positions. So there's a bit of paperwork to do, but basically if I fly up here, you can see that there's a spawned room there, and I'm going to fly down to the bottom. Okay, and I'm going to wire this up, but at the moment there's just a button, so I'm going to press the button, fly up to the top. Of course that will be, and you can kind of see how instantly it is. There, it's spawned a new room, and if I want to get rid of that, you know, we can just, whoops, fly up. There it is. Spawn the set block, and it sets all the blocks so for the next room, and that's how we're going to be doing the random number generator. So basically you'll be going through here, and I'm not too sure what the puzzles are for each of these rooms yet. There's a little bit of a glass bottle, and you'll go through a door, and that will generate a new number and spawn the next room in, and so on and so forth. So you should be able to play it again and again, and you get different outcomes. And I haven't quite decided if there's going to be treasure in it, or kind of maybe there's a scoreboard in it, or anything like that. So I've only kind of got, again, I'm kind of experimenting with it and kind of seeing where it's going, and I'm kind of enjoying the kind of my lazy way of doing that kind of stuff. But you can kind of see down here how I'm kind of working things out. So I was testing out if it could give me a scoreboard settings and when it would say stuff and how it would work and stuff like that as well. Because I was wondering whether I could decode it using scoreboard stuff, or whether making a decoder like this would be a good way of doing it. And currently, I'm still not kind of 100% sure which one it'll be. But essentially, what's going to happen is, as you go through one of these doors, I'm going to copy and paste. I'm going to make a little command block that will spawn a redstone signal onto here, and then that will spawn redstone signals throughout the area. Yeah, and that's how we're going to kind of make it work. So again, there's a little bit of mechanics to be worked out. I've kind of worked out some height issues as well, so you know exactly from the floor to the ceiling where I'm going to actually be placing this stuff, and it's kind of like that's the kind of height of the map it's going to be. And I'll be producing a kind of a single roof for the whole thing. So basically all that's going to be produced, all that's going to be spawned in, is this kind of stuff here. So and that's kind of how it works. So I hope you've enjoyed that. And any questions, and anybody wants to collaborate or kind of give me some ideas to help me finish this stuff off, more than welcome. Okay, so thanks for listening. Take care now. Bye-bye.